Hello friends, assalamu alaikum. Today we will talk about the C-peptide test. So this test is actually performed to differentiate type 1 diabetes mellitus from type 2 diabetes mellitus. Suppose we have a person, he has high blood glucose level, he has also excessive thirst, excessive hunger and excessive urine production. So how we will differentiate that the person has type 1 diabetes mellitus or type 2 diabetes mellitus? In the type 1 diabetes mellitus, there is low or no production of insulin by pancreas, and so we need to administer insulin from the external sources. And in the type 2 diabetes mellitus, there is sufficient insulin production by pancreas, but insulin fail to attach with their receptors. So we use drugs like metformin and glimepirides. Metformin work by various mechanisms. It also increase the affinity of insulin towards a receptor, and metformin also reduce the absorption of glucose. So metformin reduce the blood glucose level. C-peptide test, the normal value of C-peptide is 0.5 to 2.7 nanogram per ml in the blood. And suppose if a person has low C-peptide value, uh, below than 0.5 nanogram per ml, so it indicates that there is low insulin production. And if there is low insulin production, so the person may have type 1 diabetes mellitus. And suppose if a person has high C-peptide value above 2.7 nanogram, so it indicates that the person has insulinoma. Actually, it is a tumor of insulin making cells in the pancreas. So in the insulinoma, there is high production of insulin because the C-peptide value is above 2.7 nanogram per ml. So it will indicate that there is high production of insulin, and this can indicate a tumor inside the pancreas. Suppose if a person has C-peptide value in normal range between 0.5 to 2.7 nanogram per ml, but he has a still high blood glucose level, so it indicates that the person has type 2 diabetes mellitus. Because the C-peptide value is normal, it means normal insulin is produced inside the body. So what is C-peptide? Actually, in the last step of insulin production, the C-peptide chain is removed from the insulin structure. Insulin has three chain. One is A chain, the second is B chain, and this is C chain. So in the last step of insulin production, the C-peptide, the C chain is removed, and this C chain come into blood. Suppose if there is sufficient production of C-peptide, so it indicates that there is sufficient insulin production. So if a person has low level of C-peptide in the blood, so it means that there is low production of insulin. And if a person has low production of insulin, so it indicates that the person has type 1 diabetes mellitus. Thank you.